November is right around the corner, and even though there aren't a lot of new LEGO sets coming out that month, there are some large and controversial ones that are arriving on the market, and each of them is coming with their own gift with purchase. So we're going to break down the different gifts with purchase for those sets, the sets themselves, and we are going to talk about what we can expect for Black Friday deals, because we did some research of what we saw over the last couple of years, so we can tell you what to expect for Black Friday. That way you get the best deals for your LEGO purchases in the month of November. So let's dive in. All right, so let's start with one that I think fans are going to be the most excited about, and that is the LEGO Ideas The Goonies set. This one is based off of the iconic 1980s movie and is certainly going to create a buzz among fans of the movie and LEGO. This one will cost $330 US, 300 euro or 270 British pounds, and for that you get about 3,000 pieces and 12 minifigs. Now this one primarily is a ship, at least on the one side you can see the outside of the ship, but the other side, the main display side, is a bunch of vignettes and scenes from the movie. There are a lot of little inside Easter eggs and things like that that fans are really going to appreciate. There's also a gift with purchase associated with this, and it is the Walsh's Attic. Now this gift with purchase is 179 pieces. It comes with 2 minifigs, and I think that's going to raise the intensity of interest in this particular gift with purchase. Not only that, but it does come with quite a few accessories like a cast, a suit of armor, a barrel with a sword, and some other things. One of the pieces that jumps out to me is this 2x6 tile that says LEGO The Goonies. It's got that logo on it, and it looks like it might be printed. It's hard to tell 100% from the image, but if it is printed, it is going to be a really nice piece to have, especially if you have the official set. And the Goonies set doesn't come with that 2x6 printed tile, so it might be an incentive to pick this up during the first week of availability, because that's when the gift with purchase is available. I definitely anticipate that the gift with purchase itself is going to be a hot commodity on the secondary market, so I anticipate it going for pretty high above the regular retail price that LEGO would assign to it, which I think will be about $20 US. So if you are interested in picking up the Goonies and you really like that gift with purchase, it might make sense to actually pick them up on day 1, which begins November 1st for LEGO insiders. The other set that is coming out in November that we know of that has been confirmed by LEGO is the Tropical Aquarium, and guys, this one is much more controversial. It is $480 US and comes with just under 4,200 pieces, no minifigs. And this is a rather large set, and fans are wondering, why is the price so high, especially since other sets, primarily licensed sets like the Avengers Tower and Lord of the Rings, have more pieces and significantly more minifigs for roughly the same price. There's also some questions about the size of the market for this particular set, as it is very, very niche. Now, if you are interested in this set, there is an exclusive gift with purchase tied to this set that will be available during the first week of purchase, which is going to be November 13th through the 19th. And it is this fish tank filter and food, and it kind of ominously has a fish stuck in the filter, which from Finding Nemo tells me that's not a good thing, but it is available, and it does attach to the Tropical Aquarium itself, which suggests that you might be able to complete your $480 US LEGO set by getting the gift with purchase. This is a strategy that LEGO's used in the past, most recently with the Death Star that has the TIE fighter that fits in neatly to the display of the Death Star, and so it's something where you don't have to get it in order to have the full set perhaps, but if you get the gift with purchase, it kind of adds on top of it and makes it more complete. It's kind of odd how that strategy is, but LEGO is doing it with the Tropical Aquarium. Now, I anticipate that if fans are right that there isn't a huge market for this set could be on steep discount come 2026. So if you really, really love the gift with purchase, and you love the Tropical Aquarium, November 13th, that first week is probably going to be good for you. But if you're interested in the set, the pieces, or maybe the design or the display value of the set, and you're not really all that enamored with the gift with purchase, I would definitely wait a long time for this one to get the best deal you possibly can. And this is one of those targets I think could be discounted significantly moving forward. There is one more set that I am anticipating releasing in November that LEGO has not formally announced, but they have teased, and that is the USS Enterprise D from Star Trek. LEGO posted a video on their website a couple of months ago that teased the coming of LEGO Star Trek, and releasing it on Black Friday certainly would be in keeping with past things that LEGO has done with the Eiffel Tower, Avengers Tower, and other sets that drop on Black Friday. This one is apparently going to retail for around $400 US. I'm not sure about the European or British price or other markets yet, but that seems to be the rumored US price. For that, you will get 3,600 pieces, and it looks like 8 minifigs. There is a gift with purchase associated with this set, and it is a Type 15 shuttle pod that is, I think, 261 pieces and features 1 minifig, Ensign Ro Laren. So if you are interested in LEGO Star Trek, which I know a lot of people are, I anticipate this could be quite the release come Black Friday. Now, there are some other deals that are out there for LEGO fans that don't extend to just these 3 new releases. There is a gift with purchase that begins actually on October 20th, according to the sources that I've seen. It's a set that is already available through the Disney Store, and it is the Disney Animation Scene series. And it basically is an old-fashioned TV that has an antenna on it, and you have 3 different screens that you can choose to display. You've got the classic Disney white castle on a blue background with the shooting star. You have Simba at Pride Rock, and then you have Woody in Andy's room. I think this is going to be a really, really fascinating gift with purchase. From what I've seen, it is going to be available not only in October here at the end from October 20th, but extend all the way through November 11th, which means that you should be able to stack it with your purchase of the Goonies set if you go that route. So you can stack multiple gifts with purchase with the Goonies on November 1st. This one I think is going to command quite a bit of interest on the secondary market because it will be available on spends on any theme for $130 US, which means that there could be quite a few out there on the secondary market, allowing you to maybe get that. But I anticipate that the price is going to be significantly increased given potential demand, and that it has a Simba and Woody minifig in it. I think those always help move the needle up in terms of the price on the secondary market for those. But that, again, available according to what I've seen on spend thresholds of $130 US or more. And with any theme, it doesn't have to be just Disney, which again makes it stackable with the Goonies. So now let's break down what we can expect for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, because I think LEGO oftentimes gives us a lot of really good deals, and to help us gauge those expectations, I went back and looked at Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals in 2024, 2023, and 2022. Now, what I've noticed across those 3 years, because I think a 3-year running average makes sense, is that we tend to have 2 gifts with purchase that are available for spend thresholds at any theme. So if you do get the Black Friday release, the USS Enterprise, you'll get that gift with purchase along with these 2 other ones, or if you spend the threshold amount, you'll get these gift with purchase. What I've also noticed is that the spending thresholds for the lower one is $170 US. The spend threshold for the upper one is $250 US. Now, what's also interesting is for that $250 threshold, you tend to get something that's more nostalgic, like the tribute to the Lego house, the vintage record player, and Magisto's workshop. So those are the higher spend thresholds for the gifts with purchase. In the last 3 years, that has been $250 US. So you get a pretty sizable gift with purchase. Can come with minifigs, but it is not guaranteed to do so, but definitely one that I think touches a little bit on the nostalgia side of things. The lower threshold, which has been $170 over the past 3 years, is related to a holiday gift with purchase. So we've seen an Elves scene, we've seen a Winter Village market stall, and we've seen last year the holiday train. And so these are available at $170 spends, and I don't know if they're going to go for a lot on the secondary market, but I do anticipate there being some demand for them because they are nice holiday sets that people can build and put in their Christmas display or their Winter Village. So in terms of gift with purchase, $170 and $250 is what we've seen over the last 3 years, the lower one being holiday themed, the other one being more nostalgic. Now, there are other deals available during Black Friday weekend, and usually what we see is that it's a variety of sets that are in like the end of the first year of release or in their first or second year or a year or two after that they were released. So it's not going to be sets that were released this summer or recent fall releases where you're going to see some discounts. You're going to see them on, say, last year's releases or even the year before. And Lego just did a huge sale on some of their upcoming retirements. So I don't know if they're going to continue to go that route, but I do anticipate quite a few sets that are still going to be available in 2026 going on sale during Black Friday. What I've also noticed is that the themes run the gamut. There's going to be Star Wars, icons, ideas, as well as the non-licensed themes like Dreams, Ninjago, Botanicals, and others. So usually a lot of different themes represented, including some very, very popular sets like the Lion Knight's Castle, the Galaxy Explorer, the Razor Crest, and other large, expensive, adult-oriented sets, as well as other sets that don't do quite so well like the Hulkbuster and the Black Panther bust. So there's a wide variety of sales. They have actually increased the discounts over time. Going back to 2022, we actually saw that there were quite a few 15% to 40% deals, with quite a few around that 15 to 20%. As we move forward to 2023 and 2024, more of those sales were the 30 to 40% off. So it is, I think, very possible to find some good sets from last year, maybe even the January 2025 release wave, that if you are interested in picking up, you could find a pretty good deal at Lego stores and Lego.com. And again, you will get your insiders points and you will get gifts with purchase if you reach those thresholds. So that's definitely a potential buying strategy as you head into the holiday season to get some sets that maybe you want or somebody else wants that have been out for a little bit and could stack with some gifts with purchase. Of course, keep in mind there are a variety of other deals out there over Black Friday, especially Amazon, Walmart, Target, and toy stores in your area. So make sure you check out their websites and pay attention to various websites that track Lego deals. That way you know what you can get the best deal on. Now, I also want to talk about Cyber Monday because this is going to be an interesting move here for Lego, because typically what I see going back the last couple of years is that Lego just extends the same sales from Black Friday into Cyber Monday. However, they tend to either increase the sale by a few percent, like 5% on some sets, and they might add a couple of sets to the list of deals on that Monday. So it is entirely possible that there's a set that isn't on sale Black Friday that might be on sale come Cyber Monday. But these sets are not going to be recent summer or fall releases. At best, you're talking about January 2025, but typically the 2024 and maybe some 2023 releases. So don't anticipate getting some of those very, very recent sets on sale on Black Friday. In terms of gift with purchase, I've not seen any sort of evidence that suggests Lego comes out with a new gift with purchase on Cyber Monday. They typically carry over the gifts with purchase from Black Friday into Cyber Monday, but they don't hold back a certain amount of stock for Cyber Monday purchases, meaning that some of the Black Friday sales could take all of or sell out basically those gifts with purchase, and there aren't any available on Cyber Monday. This happened with the Magistos Workshop in 2023. So keep that in mind. If you're looking for Cyber Monday deals, they may not be as good or plentiful, or you might not get the gifts with purchase if you were to purchase things over the Black Friday weekend. Again, keep all this stuff in mind as you make your Lego purchases. I hope that this gave you a little bit of insight as to what we can expect for those deals. We're gonna have more videos that go over the specific deals when they are announced, so make sure you subscribe. And if this video did help you organize your thoughts about purchasing stuff for the holiday season, like the video. It definitely will help get it out to broader audiences. Thanks for watching, and always remember to keep building together.